High School Quiz Bowl team stepped off the plane from Chicago. By now, you know that the 5 students, all of them either sophomores or juniors, were crowned National Quiz Bowl champions in the final match yesterday. Their families, friends, and school superintendent Dr. Benny Gooden were there to greet them. It was definitely a scene, and in just a few minutes you're going to get to talk to the 5 members of that team, plus the man who is sponsoring them this year and for the past several years. The Northside Quiz Bowl Championship team is up next.
Coming up next, and if you'd like to call and ask these students about their experiences in competition or how much they studied, or even if you just...
Good
Larry has an
scientific
answer
name.
over here.
Well, I'm not in science, but from what I heard in the Quiz Bowl answer was that the lake has its own natural rhythm of changing over in order to replenish the life that's within it. Eutrophication is the term that I heard. He answered it, so that's why I remember it.
That was
John,
one of your
thank you.
answers.
He answered it.
Well,
Somewhere earlier in
You
the
mean
year.
you answered it in Chicago?
No, in a practice earlier in the year.
Say the word again.
I hope I have it right. Eutrophication. That may mean fish rather than water, but it has something to do with the...
Is that right, John? I don't want you to correct your sponsor. Is that right?
he's the guy. I don't know.
And if it's not right, that's how we play it. We take our best shot.
Oh, okay.
It worked for you, obviously. We have another caller on the line now. Hi, go ahead, please.
Oh, all of Arkansas is busting its buttons with pride in you folks. It gives us hope that our teenagers are really great. After all, you hear so many bad things about teenagers lately. It's wonderful to hear something good. And I just wondered if you have any plans to go on Jeopardy.
Great. Get money for your effort.
That was a big question. You know, you guys should be eligible for Jeopardy. I mean, you won this thing. You might as well go for it. What was the final answer for today's Jeopardy question? Does anybody remember?
No.
I believe it's Livingston.
Oh, that's right, Livingston, right. But not Livingston Bramble, he's a boxer.
Is this one of your favorite programs, Jeopardy?
About half of them like it, I think, and the other half down.
The other half down?
Yeah.
Beneath you? No, okay.
I have seen Quiz Bowl team championship winners on the college Quiz Bowl thing in the past. Lots of times we'll recognize students from that tournament.
Okay.
Fort Smith, go ahead, please.
My wife and I are graduates from the 91 class. We know how much work has gone into the Quiz Bowl team and everything. And we think it's a very good thing that y'all finally made it to national and are #1 in the nation. Way to go, Bears.
Super. What happens from here? Where's the next competition?
Well, it's over for the season.
Okay.
But I think all next year, fall and spring, we'll do it again and end up in the National Chicago again next year.
You know, one thing that we hadn't pointed out at noon, we had some of you with us on our noon news, but that you're all returning. Not one of you is a senior.
Yeah, that's kind of disgusting, really.
Unfair for all those other
Shoot,
teams.
I couldn't have done that through college. I'll tell you what we do. Before we go to our next caller, which is West Fork, let's just go around and everybody introduce yourselves and tell us what year you're in, if you would.
You want to start with Sheila here?
Yes, my name is Sheila Check, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm John Cooper, as well junior.
Hello, I'm Greg Kennedy, and I'm a sophomore, the only sophomore on the team.
I'm Michael Harris. I'm a junior, I think.
Yeah.
I'm Gary Russell, and I'm a sophomore.
No.
I'm a junior.
Josephine Tall, senior.
We should point out Josephine is a trainer. You must be really bright, Josephine, because you help these students get to where they are.
They worked on themselves. That takes a lot of talent and skill.
Yes. One of my earlier questions was, did you sit around and quiz each other, or how did you go about studying for your performance, your competition?
Can we answer this?
Go for
Okay,
it.
well, the way I would answer this best is that we have, we order questions from different companies, and we have buzzers that we can practice on ourselves. And we just have regular game sessions several times a week.
Well, what I'd like to really know, I mean, each one of you is probably an expert or stronger in one field than somebody else. Now, let's go down and tell me which field you think you are better than the other 4 in. Is that fair? Sheila?
Well, mainly I like to deal with current events and government.
That's your
that type of
strong suit.
area.
She won't say it, but she knows almost every actor and actress.
Oh,
Every
she's
actor
the
and
entertainment
actress?
person, too. I need you on my team for those games where they have the entertainment.
John, how about you? What is your field of expertise?
I'd have to say more than anything like literature and humanities, that kind of thing.
Wow.
Composers, artists.
History was your final answer yesterday.
Yeah.
Greg?
I'd have to say math and science, and mostly physical science.
Wow. You're one of those really brainy ones, then. Go ahead.
Probably geography, some mythology too, religion.
That's my subject.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah, I'm more math and science like Greg. I'm not so good at remembering what year I'm in. But
But you know
Well, it's a
your
number.
math.
I mean, what are numbers?
Is that the way that you're chosen? I mean, how are you chosen to be a part of the team?
Pretty much that way. It's who's a specialist in one area, but also they need to have kind of just a general quiz bowl knowledge to be able to answer in almost any category. They all have overlapping knowledge, and so they compete against each other more than they do against the other teams. They're fighting to get in against each other first. So.
Okay. West Fork's on the line. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I understand that you spend a lot of time quizzing each other with quiz bowl questions. Do you have other activities too, or is this your only thing that you do at school? And
They don't get a life syndrome.
In other words, do you guys socialize with each other? What do you do?
They are mountain climbers, and they play a lot of sports. They're involved in a lot of the honors activities. They're involved in too many things, in fact. I'm always saying, you can spend a little more time on quiz bowl. So that,
Well, guys, congratulations. This is just wonderful. I mean, we cannot tell you how Fort Smith and all of Arkansas is just absolutely proud to death. I was bringing tears to people's eyes yesterday when we heard about this tremendous thing.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
Very,
Thank
very
you, Larry.
super
Appreciate it.
group of
Thank you.
students. Congratulations to you all.
Okay, we're going to go to another kind of semi-genius. Jay's up next.